Coming up on Torrance Today, local education leaders give us an update on how they've persevered through the COVID-19 pandemic and how they're working together to help our students. Torrance Art Museum has a new free exhibit for the community to enjoy. And it's that time again to honor our hometown heroes. Take a peek at our new video featuring the 2022 Hometown Heroes banner recipients. All this and more coming up right now on Torrance Today. Welcome to Torrance Today. I'm Christine Lee. It's 4 p.m. on Tuesday, April 26th. I hope you are having a great day so far. Thank you so much for joining us. Here is our first story. Local education leaders gathered together in Torrance for the annual State of Education event.
Almost overnight, we transformed from in-person learning to virtual, and we pivoted to meet needs that we did not even know that we needed to adapt to. In this changing environment, we increased student engagement through the use of technology and virtual tutoring and other ways to support students.
Dr. Stowe talked about one of the major initiatives that we were able to launch this year. When I first met him, I asked him, "What can I help you with?" And I don't even think I got the sentence out. I think I got to what? He said, early college. So this year we launched the Early College Dual Enrollment Program. This program strengthens the high school to college pathway by engaging incoming 9th grade students in developmentally and academically appropriate dual enrollment courses.
The institutions all working and connecting with one another are all really helpful to the students.
Really inspirational. It's great to see how they all work together for the common goal, and that's the education of our community.
The Torrance Area Chamber of Commerce presented this gathering last Friday at the DoubleTree Hotel, also featuring highlights from Cal State University Dominguez Hills in addition to El Camino College and the Torrance Unified School District. Students, parents, principals, and business leaders all gathered to learn about how each institution adjusted over the past couple of years. They also showed their support for the education leaders and the schools they represent. The Torrance Art Museum unveiled a new exhibit this month. It's called Extraction: Earth, Ashes, Dust, and showcases themes of extraction through examining power structures that can influence cultural, natural, and ecological capital. I dropped by earlier today and love the various colors and textures on display. The exhibit features a range of media, and artists challenge traditional notions featuring methods of both healed and broken landscapes with methods of extraction and generation. The Torrance Art Museum is open Tuesdays to Saturdays from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. Admission is free, and this exhibit will be on display until May 14th. The Torrance Rose Float Association is holding an all-day virtual fundraiser tomorrow at the Lazy Dog Restaurant and Bar. The nonprofit creates beautiful floats representing our city for the annual Pasadena Tournament of Roses Parade. There are a couple of ways to participate in this fundraiser. You can dine in person at the Del Amo Fashion Center location. Just bring this flyer. You can download it at torrancerosefloat.org. 15% of your total bill will be donated to the organization. Or you can also order a meal online at lazydogrestaurants.com. Just select the Torrance location, then enter the code 02ROSE. The Torrance City Council meets tonight to conduct city business. Several proclamations will be read, declaring the entire month of May 2022 as California Travel and Tourism Month, May 3rd as National Teacher Day, the first 7 days of May as Public Service Recognition Week, Municipal Clerks Week, and National Small Business Week, and May 7th through the 14th as Paint the Town Purple Week in the City of Torrance. The Transit Director will recommend that City Council approve an agreement between Metro and the City to sell and load the Transit Access Pass fare products starting this fall. And the Public Works Director will recommend that Council members appropriate transportation impact fee funds and award a consulting services agreement for the intersection improvements taking place at Pacific Coast Highway and Crenshaw Boulevard. These items and much more will be discussed while the council chambers will be closed to the public in the interest of maintaining appropriate social distancing and helping to reduce the risk of spreading COVID-19. The public can participate before the meeting tonight by emailing council meeting public comment at torranceca.gov or by calling in during the meeting. You can watch the meeting live on our website, YouTube, Facebook, and of course, right here on City Cable beginning at 6:30 p.m. And also during tonight's City Council meeting, you can watch a special video created by our City Cable team honoring our hometown heroes.
The City of Torrance has a long tradition of honoring the men and women of the United States Armed Forces. Our Armed Forces Day Parade has long celebrated the active duty military. I know we all look forward to seeing the banners hung every year along Torrance Boulevard and throughout the city.
The Hometown Heroes Military Banner Recognition Program recognizes those members of our community who are currently serving in the armed forces, veterans who have served in the past, or veterans of the past who have since passed away. You can watch our complete video tonight at the City Council meeting, which begins again at 6:30 p.m. The video will also be shared online on our website and on our social media platforms at a later time. Vice President Kamala Harris has tested positive for COVID-19. The White House announced today that she tested positive on both the rapid and PCR tests, but has exhibited no symptoms. She will isolate and work from home. She has not been in close contact with the president or the First Lady recently due to their respective travel schedules. The vice president tweeted and said she will continue to isolate and follow proper guidelines. She also says she is grateful to be fully vaccinated and boosted. Vice President Harris completed her 2-dose Moderna vaccinations in January of 2021, followed by her first booster in late October and a second booster on April 1st. The White House made a big move today to get more COVID-19 patients access to Pfizer's Paxlovid. The antiviral pills have been shown to reduce the risk of COVID-19 hospitalization by 90%, and officials say it's been underused in the fight against the pandemic. Hundreds of people are continuing to die every day from the coronavirus, and the federal government plans to double the locations where Paxlovid is available so more qualifying patients can take this potentially life-saving drug. The locations will now include 40,000 pharmacies, community health centers, hospitals, urgent care centers, and Veterans Affairs clinics. The White House expects as many as 10,000 of those sites to start carrying the drug as soon as this week. Paxlovid is authorized for use in patients ages 12 and up who test positive for COVID-19 and are at high risk for developing a severe case. The federal government also recently expanded its Test to Treat program, where people can walk into a pharmacy such as CVS or Walgreens, get tested for COVID-19, and receive treatment during the same visit at the same location. LA County residents can learn more by going to ph.lacounty.gov/COVID medicines. At least a dozen universities across the country reinstated their indoor masking mandates as COVID-19 cases trend up again. Columbia, Georgetown, and Johns Hopkins universities are among those that went back to requiring face coverings in classrooms and other indoor spaces. Some schools say the threat of the BA.2 subvariant of Omicron led them to make these decisions. 3 schools in New York State reinstated their indoor mask mandates: Barnard College, Columbia University, and the University of Rochester. In Washington, D.C., American, Georgetown, George Washington, and Howard universities made similar announcements. At this time, our local colleges and universities here in Southern California don't appear to have reinstated the mask mandates, but as cases are elevating, public health officials say wearing a highly protective mask or respirator is always a good idea. Affording a house in LA got more difficult over the past year. The median price of a single-family home in LA County spiked 13% from 2021 to 2022. from $773,000 to just over $781,000. Homes on the market are selling quickly. The average time to sell in March was just 8 days. The home price increase is also reflected in other SoCal communities, including Orange County and San Diego. The median price of a home in California also hit a record high of $849,000. This jump is the highest in almost 10 years. We saw a 10.1% jump back in March of 2013. Homes across the state continue to sell quickly and for more than the asking price. But the California Association of Realtors says rising interest rates has not yet had a significant impact on sales as the demand remains high nationwide. A 25-day drop in gas prices for LA County ended on Saturday following a half-cent increase. According to AAA and the Oil Price Information Service, the average price dropped 28.8 cents during the streak. The longest streak in gas price drops was 59 days from March 2nd to April 29, 2020, when the coronavirus and stay-at-home orders impacted millions of Americans. The average price now is 2 cents less than 1 week ago, 23.4 cents lower than 1 month ago, but $1.76 higher than 1 year ago. According to Gas Buddy, the best gas deals in Torrance are at Costco at $5.19 a gallon, Arco at $5.29 a gallon, and Shell, which is also at $5.29 a gallon. Well, still ahead, it's Takeout Tuesday, and we asked, you answered. Where are the best local spots for Japanese takeout? We'll have your answers when we come back in 60 seconds.
Humans have been gathering around fires, sharing stories for centuries. It appears these hot ashes are about to be dumped, which could possibly start a wildfire.
Oh my gosh, bear!
Wait just a minute. Is that the Smokey Bear?
He scared us.
How will Smokey deal with such a hot situation? Precisely, the garden hose defense. Next, a thorough stir. Then another spray. And finally, the true test, feeling if the ashes are cool. It looks like they are. Bravo.
Wait, do you mind if we could just...
Ah yes, the selfie. A ritual practiced so frequently with this tribe. But not so much by Smokey Bear.
Just 1 second, Smokey. Wait.
Only you can prevent wildfires.
At the end of every episode of Torrance Today, we want to leave you with a positive story from our community that fits the theme for the day. Today is Takeout Tuesday. Torrance is known for its diversity. Yesterday, we showed you the beautiful 2-day celebration of Japanese culture on full display at the Ken Miller Recreation Center and shared that our city has the second largest population of ethnic Japanese in the U.S. after Honolulu. That also means we have some of the best Japanese food in the country. So we asked, where is your favorite Japanese takeout spot in Torrance? Samuel says, Sushi Gone Wild. It's located at 24004 Vista, Montana in South Torrance at the Village Center. The restaurant has creative rolls and happy hour specials, including $3.50 hot sake or Sapporo draft beer. Samuel included in his answer, see you tomorrow. I think he might be a regular there. Then there's Tony. He likes the bento from Tokyo Central. The Torrance location is near Del Amo Fashion Center at 3832 Sepulveda Boulevard by Hawthorne Boulevard. It's a Japanese shop with groceries, cosmetics, and yes, bentos. I like to go there in the evenings though because sometimes I can find some bentos that are marked down. And Dolly says fusion sushi on PCH between Ocean and Anza with 3 exclamation points. This place must be good. Their website is ilovefusionsushi.com. And they have a birthday special, 1 free dinner entree. Now I think I have to take my husband there this week for his birthday. Thank you for your suggestion, Dolly. Is there another spot you recommend? Email us at torrancetoday@torranceca.gov. We'd love to hear from you. Well, that's our show for today. Thank you so much for joining us. Have a great rest of your day, and we'll see you back here tomorrow with more news from and for our Torrance community. Take care, and looking forward to seeing you again soon.